Hi everyone, I'm Zach with the Money Channel, and I think it's best that we dive into it. As an overview, I'm burnt out on marketing. What can I do next? I'm on year 6 of content marketing. I've done B2B, B2C, paid, organic, SEO, and I just don't care about it anymore. I just don't want to sell things to people. The elements of my job that I'm great at are coordination with freelancers or vendors, project management, data management and organization, and internal communications. My soft skills are initiative, collaboration, self-motivation, working independently, transparency, accountability, and time management. The daily to-dos are not awful, but I just hate marketing strategy. Now that I've learned SEO, I just see the farce of online content. Learning digital has made me realize how calculated everything we consume is, and I'm sick of contributing to the noise. However, I don't know what to do next. Thoughts? I just don't want to sell things to people. That really resonated with me. After years in marketing, I've been feeling like a shill, and I can't stomach social media anymore. With all the obsessive fakeness and bullcrap, I feel like a fake when I design ads, when I write copy, when I create landing pages. I'm over it. The older I get, the less I want to be a part of it all. Same boat. A year and a half before left it all over, now I'm into project management in sustainability. That's great, how did you make this pivot? I decided to reshape my CV, focusing on the skills used during previous experiences instead of the field of appliance. Started looking for sustainability and having some patience. After a year I had the opportunity, and believe me when I said I never looked back and got that train. I see. I would love to work in sustainability on some terms someday, but I'm a recent graduate and it often feels with entry-level jobs that the focus is to land a job in the first place. So I hope it will be easier to direct my career in that direction once I have more professional experience under my belt in general. Yeah, sure, sustainability departments are growing in all companies, and marketers can promptly contribute due to several habitual needs, such as the need to sell the project internally in the company, or make the full of technicism messages understandable, or simply understand the needs and specs of how is the targeted people for every project. TLDR, sustainability is a field, abilities to make it growth are always welcome at any field. The truest thing ever said about marketing, shameless marketing brings shame to all of us. We desperately need some honesty and empathy in the marketing industry. I'm in the same boat. Crafting content for B2B and B2C sucks the life out of me. What was once a joy to be a writer, a storyteller, has now become a daunting chore. Is this due to how methods nowadays are tailored to the algorithm to drive traction? Wonder if there's a more sustainable way of doing so. Part of it, I think, involves how a job like that asks you to consistently pump content out. Instead of creating content because you have a creative idea, it becomes trying to produce a creative idea out of thin air, and you don't get any time to reflect or savor the last content you made. It depends what and to whom you sell. Why don't you find something you truly believe in and do marketing for companies who resonate with this? Like if you believe in ecology, do marketing for electric cars, vegan products, etc. It could be literally anything that will give you the feeling that at the end of the day you did something good. Thank you for sharing some positivity and actual advice. I feel like I started a thread of pessimism, but it's healthy to be honest about the negative aspects of a career. I am definitely looking to move into industries that I believe can make a difference to people's lives, but the more selective we are, the less opportunities we stumble on. The search continues. What is your company selling that is so bad it makes you feel like you are promoting lies? One thing I never do in my work is lie. I simply don't cross that line. I think I'm just getting frustrated with the landscape in general, but I don't want to bring further negativity to this thread. I think it's not always that you're lying, but I think I just feel whenever I'm selling a product that serves a want but doesn't really serve a need, that it's a bit of a scam. Marketing plays on all of these manipulations of how the mind works to convince people they need things that they maybe just want, and that can feel dishonest even when you're not really lying. I feel the same way. In the 1990s and 2000s, there were all these cool and truly unique companies with different cultures and exciting and innovating products and services. Also, companies put a lot of time, thought and resources into the engineering, processes and creative aspects like a product design, branding, marketing, outreach, community building, and overall customer user experience. Now all the companies and their products and services feel like the same old blah corporate grade crap warmed over and over and over. It's hard to even find companies that actually care about content, tech, and the customer journey and other things actual human beings create, maintain, develop, and build upon, let alone the actual human beings who create them. I'm where you are at and I don't have any good advice. I'm still trying to figure it out too. Look into event management, lots of the same skills needed but a change of pace. Project management. The last 2 positions I've held have been at agencies. My goal has been to focus on a particular area, so I can phase out of being a generalist. I've always been a lone wolf in almost every position I've had. My current role is a senior lead strategist, but I literally have no time to lead. It's just me doing all copy, ad creation, web page layout, internal strategy, building out our knowledge base, etc, etc. They want me to create our marketing packages, develop the discovery questions we ask, create documentation on how to do XYZ, all while doing all of the client work as well. I'm so tired and burnt out. I want to transition to something where I do like 1 or 2 things and don't stray much beyond those things. I've considered data analysis, CRM management, UX design, sales. Looking for jobs right now is ass, and it's really all who you know. My network isn't very big, so I feel pretty stuck. UX design seems pretty cool, but very competitive at the moment. All jobs are super competitive right now, it seems. I was looking for 6+ months before landing my current position. Nice. Do you plan on staying in marketing, or do you plan on looking at other options? I've been looking for product management and product marketing roles for almost 2 years and nothing. I recently had 2 interviews for a brand manager position and I got rejected again. I'm thinking of just learning UI, UX and build a portfolio. I think I'm done with marketing for now. No, probably not, at least not in a direct execution type role. Marketing ops might be fitting, but I was looking at positions last night and it seems competitive as well. I'm heavily leaning towards CRM management and architecture. If you want to jump on a networking call sometime, shoot me a reply and we can share notes. I've worked in marketing and social media, but now transitioning into marketing automation, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, taking a bootcamp until June. Why did you choose to go from marketing and social media to automation and Salesforce? Also exploring this. Looking to gain more technical skills, and from what I've learned, if I really put in the time and effort to master Salesforce Marketing Cloud, it's going to pay off. Also with social media, I feel like it will be harder and harder to keep up. I'm now in my late 30s. I've learned a ton about social media and know it really well and may still work with it in the future, but don't want to depend on just that. I can relate to this a lot. I come from a content marketing background where design, writing, strategy and campaigns, content development, social media and creating websites is all part of the job. Finding a job without having one is tough, so take the time to figure out what you want first before leaving your current job. I've been applying to marketing and automation jobs hoping it'll be a lot better. I don't know if it is, but being creative is exhausting. I'm using my creative skills to work on my own brand strategy, visual identity services business, and for my own personal social media. Maybe you can start your own thing. If I really cannot handle marketing anymore, I'm likely going to jump ship and pursue UX and hopefully get into UX design or research. I did the switch to marketing automation, Salesforce Marketing Cloud. It's different, but just as stressful, it's not more. Difference is that you are not in charge of making all of those decisions. I was so over copy, font, colors, girl with coffee cup, or girl looking at camera decisions. To me, that was worth it. However, now at the end of the day, my mind feels gummy and full of water from having to focus so much on logic and SQL code and such. Interesting. Thanks for sharing. I'm hoping to see a difference and then go from there to make a decision. Are you considering changing your specialization again or career? I don't know much about UX beyond a little of what I learned in college, but I'm seeing it a lot on this thread. Any recommendations on beginner intro to UX content that I should take a look at? I've been watching YouTube tutorials on UX design and how to use Figma. Also, I've been slowly progressing through Google's UX design certificate. I've heard different stories about people going through boot camps. I've also heard stories about people who were self-taught and found projects to get involved with. What most people have told me is how necessary it is to have a good portfolio. So definitely watch videos on that too. Networking is also super important now since it's a competitive job market. So I just do sales and marketing tech, mix of automation, CRM, analytics, RevOps, reporting, etc. I don't really do any actual marketing, but I am by far the most valuable single person on the sales marketing side. Reps will come and go, sales execs will come and go, but I am the one who builds, trains, onboards, provides oversight. I find marketers to be too in the weeds and it's not interesting or challenging. If I get involved in strategy, it is at the business product GTM strategy level, not marketing. Thanks, I dabble in a lot of that now. My company is heavy into marketing and automation because of a previous marketing director, but it's really not my strong suit. I appreciate the thought though. You're not alone. I've been in marketing for 15 years, currently a high-level manager at a large company. I could have written your post myself. Consider looking at non-profit company opportunities. You'd be doing more resource development. I think over crossovers are project management, internal communications and client experience. Just know you're not alone. Be patient. You'll figure it out. Sounds like you'd be a good studio coordination manager. Clients give briefs, it goes to you, you apportion the work to designers with capacity and make sure it's delivered on time. Make use of your skills like collaboration, time management, project management, working with freelancers, etc. Try marketing operations. This is managing the tools and data and process for marketing. Came here to say this. This is what I did after I felt like I had enough experience to understand the needs of all people on the team. Use that knowledge to pick better tools, tech, build better processes, make work easier and more effective. It's much more engaging and gives you a new appreciation for systems and solving complex problems. Best way to get started with this, e.g. courses, certifications, etc. Coursera has a UX course. I've also purchased courses from Udemy. I think the most important aspect to UX is a solid portfolio. Learn a little bit each day and try to apply it using Figma or XD.